gentlemen, we are about a minute and 20 seconds away from the stock market opening. Let's pump it up in the chat. Let's get excited here. I'm Canadian. I wish you could do that here, like U.S. release coins. That would be so neat. 30-second warning, guys. 30-second warning. The stock market's about to open here. 30-second warning here. 20 seconds.
Welcome, Sublime Mad Dog.
I'm up and I'm moving. I'm up and I'm moving. 10 seconds. I'm going to be counting it down from 5 here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the stock market's officially open. We're going to see volume increase dramatically here with gold and silver. Let's give it a second here. Okay, the Dow Jones is up 194 points, 202 points. Wow. 185 points. The S&P is down 36. NASDAQ's down 319. What is going? Whoa, guys, there's blood on the street. Dow Jones is dropping down to 172. The VIX is up 5.83%. Oil across the board is a lot of it's just below 100. What is going on? Okay, the DXY is down to 2.24%. Dow Jones is dropping down to 136 points. NASDAQ is still down to 343 points. S&P is down 43. Wow. Okay, AgFarmer, 1 minute warning. So why don't you go live, AgFarmer? Go live.
I'm ready, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please smash that like button if you enjoy these streams. I will be live again this evening. Do you guys want market close this evening or market open?
Can you hear me, Sublime?
At 4:30 p.m. Market open will be probably 5:30 p.m. What do you guys want? Let me know.
Here we go.
I'll be live at one of those times tonight. Okay, guys, we're going to do something right now. It's called a crab raid. This is a special crab raid. AgFarmer bought one of the silver corks. He's going to unbox it live on his very... Unbox it live. Please subscribe if you're so inclined. Channel members, I'll be doing another war room a little bit later this week, so be in tune for that. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in this morning. I'll be live again tonight for probably market open, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for right now, I'll say thank you so much. Let's go crab raid right now. AgFarmer, you should be taking...
Hello, Earthlings. Let me see my crab nation. Hello, Earthlings. Let me see my crab nation. Well, hello, Earthlings. Coming to you live from the holy mountains of the blood of light. Home to the Tauski tribe, where each day begins with the setting sun, turning the holy mountains a deep burgundy purple for 7 minutes. High in the mountains, the tribal chief Wana was created from the sacred Wana Lake. Tribal Chief Wana Kingdom that stretches to all corners of the earth. Tribal Chief Wana peace and joy in the kingdom. Now, Tribal Chief Wana Project 47. Welcome, everybody. This is my first show. I can't really see chat too well or otherwise, but I'm sure you're all here for the same reason, Project 47. And in that, it's truly a community-based price guide. that we're going to put together and come up with. I've been collecting silver since about 2008, and I started with Morgan dollars. So I'm sure this is what everybody came to see. So here it is from, let me see right here, IS, International Stacker. I started working on it a little bit because, man, he wrapped this like a grenade. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Here it is, people. That's what I've been waiting to see. Killer. 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 If you're opening this, that's what you get to see. Please protect and hoard this treasure. Joining my journey. Yes, indeed, International Stacker. Daisy, a four time. Then we've got the killer crap bag. It's got some goodies inside, I'm sure, because he is the man. Oh, nice. I got a Mega God. I got a, yes. Oh, COAs, they're important, people. They are important. In our world of collecting, if you especially, I don't do a whole lot of bullion for, say, just plain. I like art. I really, really like art, as you can see in front of you. This is my stack. Please take a real close look at it. I've added some things since the last time you were here. Okay, here we are. Pulled out two. Oh, if you're wondering why my thumb, I smashed it bad. It was 65 stitches to put it back together. So it looks kind of funny. All right, I want to get the light one first because I know what that is. Oh, yeah, let's see. There it is. Beautiful. And of course, number 17. I don't know if you can see that. Number 17. It is my birthday. And I do get to share it with the Mustang. Oh, wow. International Stacker. That is awesome. To celebrate our perfect day. Let me see. Oh, there it is. 17. On 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the chat and see. Because like I said, this is my first time. I'm a little behind. Mr. Fowler, how you doing? Yes, it was my birthday on the 17th, 4/17, and I'm a 68, which just happens to be the best model of the Mustang when you're talking about Eleanor or the road. Either one is fine. Let me see my little picture here. I'm kind of falling. Here we go. All right, guys. So that was the opening. As far as my stack, I've got new crabs. I don't know if you can see the new crabs or not. But I want to have a giveaway. And you don't have to subscribe. Please hit the like. I'm gonna, it's a little rough because I don't have the email set up to where you can send me your address. I may have to work with the International Stacker on this for the first time. But if you'll work with me, I believe we'll get this to you no problem. I'm gonna give away I believe 2 items and make it simple for you guys. I'm gonna ask you a question. First one to put the answer in the chat is going to win. Make it simple. Let me see. I want to show you. Oh, so I do collect coins. I started with, like I said, Morgan silver dollars. and I fell in love with them. And then I got some peace dollars as well. But then I come across other U.S. mint coinage from way back when, and one of my favorites is this one. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Let's see. Let me see. There it is. Yeah, it's called a 3-cent silver. There you go. 3-cent silver. 1850s or so. And really small. I mean, wow. It's really small. And well, I can compare it to like a 1/10 Balboa. 1/10 of an ounce is a 1930. So I do have coins, but I mainly collect art, as I call it, art. To me, these corks are art. They're going to definitely set up shop over here. Everything you see in front of you, want me to pull anything out, down here in the bottom that you can see are all my favorite farming pieces. This is probably my favorite of all. It says Easter. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says Easter. And they only made 600 of them. This is number 360. So I saw this come out. Oh, 2000. I've only seen 2 on eBay in my lifetime. I do shop a lot at eBay. I'm one of the fortunate ones that I haven't been messed with too badly. I've gotten always, if I've ever had a problem, been returned my money. So let's first giveaway. Let me see. I'm gonna grab it. It's over here. It's over here. There's a hint right there. Oh, it just rolled off. Okay. So here's the first giveaway. It's just a little gram. I've got pickup trucks. I've got, let's see. I think this is the vet. This is a little vet. Yeah, that's a vet. I'm going to give that one away. I'm going to give, let me see what else I've got here. I've got the 57 Chevy. And I've got a little pickup truck too. So we'll give away 3 things today because you guys are awesome. I've been watching YouTube for a minute, and as I told International Stacker, I watched that crazy fool Jim Cramer, and he, on CNBC, and I learned more from International Stacker in 2 months than I did from that fool in 20 years. And I really appreciate International Stacker, all the knowledge he shares with us. I mean, wow, insight like mad. So I'm going to go ahead and give away the Corvette. Okay, so the very first one on chat that tells me the year New Mexico became a state. Keep going. Nobody's got it. I don't think. I ain't it. Nope. Ah, there it is. AG Astronaut 47, 1912. So, my brother International Stacker, I'm going to have to work with you on this, with Mr. AG, but I wrote him down. Mr. AG Astronaut, you are going to receive the I believe it's a 68 Corvette, because I love 68. And I'll get that to you. This Project 47, like I said, it's about making a price guide for this silver, but it's also about sharing with you guys about 47 and the mystery 47. New Mexico is the 47th state. And so this is why I start with that. And it's pretty awesome that silver is atomic number 47. Within this state of New Mexico, you saw the pictures. If you haven't seen the pictures, check out my video. You'll see some of the pictures and some of my collections that we'll be discussing, kind of like a Simpsons future episodes to come. All right, so we're going to do the second giveaway. Second giveaway is going to be just as simple. I'm just going to ask you a question. This one is going to be for, let me see, looks like the 57 Chevy. Yeah. So we'll give it away. It's a 1 gram 57 Chevy. And the first one to tell me how many crabs do you see in my stack? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Can't be saying that, Vic. Okay, three. Let me see how many. One. Okay. Okay, I've got a winner. Let me see. Lewis Brown 958. You said 4 first. Rizzo, you were right behind. Yes. So let me get my pointer. Let me see if where the hell I put my pointer, and then I can point them out to you. Well, it's right here. So this is the OG. Then I have this one. Then I picked up this little guy right here. And I have the golden crab from Alaska. Did you know that Alaskan crabs come in gold and red and blue? Yes. So I got my second winner. Yes, indeed. Mr. Lewis Brown. Let me write this down. Otherwise, I'll forget. I was Lewis Brown, 57, AG, Astro. Okay, Corvette. Now, guys, I want to shout out Future Motives. I don't know if he's here or not, but last night they showed his stack. Oh, here's my pointer. And one of these, see, right over here. See, my I got one of those silver claws. Stay stuck to that Ford pickup truck there. If you notice up here, it says Taos, New Mexico. It is the Taoski tribe after all. And that's not the Taos Pueblo. Don't mistake that. This is just completely made up in my little mind. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to be adding more and more crabs. It's the first time. This is actually the first crab that I ever bought. And I didn't buy it till I started following International Stacker. And it's my only MK bars. So it's really awesome. I like it because I can hold it just like International Stacker says. Most of it you see, it's all in plastic because because I don't want to get banged. The American Farmer, here's another one. So the third giveaway, let me see. Let me see if I can find that little pickup truck. Yeah, here it is. Nice. So check this one out. Oh, come on. Oh, how does AG do it? There it is. Oh, okay, you had it for a second. Anyway, I believe it's a 56 Ford is what it is. So, let me see what I can ask you. I'm going to be sharing with you why about different things in New Mexico. Like I said, one of them is aliens. And you know, my brother IS, he says that he's got the devil's tea bag. Well, over here in Taoski Tribe world, we have the triple D, the double down dirty. And when you got aliens in 47 coming to visit the state number 47, that's a double down dirty. So, let me see. yeah, I'll do it like this. So, um, does anybody know what kind of car this is? It's awesome. The detailing on it. You can see the chains, the I think the first one to tell me what kind of car, you don't even have to tell me what year, just what kind of car this is. I'm going to hook you up with that 56 Ford 1 gram. So let me start looking on the. This is also sterling silver, 5.86 ounces, 5.8 ounces, like that. It rolls, the tires roll. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let me see. 4T, nope, 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 nope. Model T, negative, negative. Show my crab cork again? Sure. You want to see this one? That's or this one. It's awesome, guys. I'm not selling mine. You won't find me selling my stuff on eBay. I might buy from eBay, but okay, let me look here. And let's see who came up with the car. Who came up with the car? Model T's, the double down. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. I'm glad you like that. 4T, nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna have to give you guys a hint, I guess. So it's a foreign car. It's not an American car. And I believe it's actually like a 1918, something like that. Nope, no rolls. Nope, nope, no caddy. Nope, no Packards. Nope. Didn't you see the chains on that? I think they used to use this as a taxi. Look at the chains on the bottom. Yeah, there you go. See around the wheels over here. This is old school, man. This isn't American. Look where the steering wheel is at. That will tell you everything. That's how you know for sure it's foreign. Let me see. Mercedes Benz. I'm gonna have to look here. Let me roll. Nope, nope, nope. No Benz, no MG. On far, nope. Volkswagen, no. Mitsubishi Volkswagen Civic 2. How about a Honda Civic? Nope. It is sterling. Yes, it is. It's a sterling silver, 5.8 ounces, I believe. Looks like a pain in the Yeah, if you have to be driving that, that's for sure. I love it. Bentley Hudson. Eesh. Oh. 47 Mobile. Willis. Negative, guys. Negative. So while you're still guessing, I'm going to show you probably the first farmer piece I got. And it's a gold plated barn from I'm not sure exactly, but you see this beautiful book right here? This beautiful book right here. That is the Archie Kidd price guide. It came out in 2007. I've seen two on eBay, and the first one sold for $450, and that was back in like 2013. And then I didn't see another one until just maybe 2-3 months ago, and I bought it, as you can see. I don't even want to say what I paid for it. Citrion. Let me see. I gotta catch up. JDM Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I love it. Duesenberg. Citrion. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna give you another hint. There's only 4 letters. Can you see the book? Sure, sure. I'll definitely show you the book. Because if anything, that's what this Project 47 is going to be all about. Here are my John Deere tractors. I am actually a legit farmer. I'm a certified organic farmer. Check this one out. This one's tight. Okay, I don't know if you can read it all, but it's from Silver Shield. They made like 350 of them or something. Farmers Fight, that's out of Canada. This is a Model R John Deere. That's what I learned to, my first John Deere that I drove. I learned to drive when I was 6 on a Minneapolis molding. Like I said, it's been a minute. I got John Deere's. I got the old Model Bs, Model GPs. This is a Model GP. This is Model B. Let's see the book, you guys. Let me see. Let me see. Opal. No, it's not an opal. That's a good guess, though. It's not an opal. Hi, Dutch Murphy. This is my first time at this, guys, and it's interesting to say the least. International Stacker, you're a beast. You are mega. That is for sure. I've also got the triple B. The triple B, the big bad bear, or is it the big bad bull? Yeah, I like the bull better. Fiat, yes, there it is. Who guessed it? Let me see. I just saw it. It's Aaron Wycam. You are a winner. You didn't question mark. That was perfect. But yeah, you got it. It's a Fiat. So you are the winner of the 56 Ford 1 gram. And I'm going to work on how we're going to go about getting you your winnings. It may take a minute, but I guarantee you will get it. My Tauski tribe, their spirit animal is the coyote. I don't know if you can see that right there, but I got a coyote there. I got another one on the other side, and that's being part of this whole pack. Together, I hope that we can come up with a new price guide, and that we can set the price, because there's a lot of things that have been melted. There's a lot of things that aren't as collectible nowadays. Seems like back in the day they made everything with holidays and whatnot. But this is the book. It's in immaculate condition. I mean, wow. And believe me, what makes this one different than the rest is that it has pictures. And even parts of them, the Seacos are colored. But it's got everything back from, I'm going to guess, about 1968, something like that, all the way to present, 2008. Nice is that they don't have like a lot of the nudes and all of that kind of stuff. I know that's like big time nowadays, it seems. I'm not too much into that at all. I do have a Marilyn Monroe, but that's about it. So we just want to, revamp this book, bring it up to date with all your information, maybe with some new pictures. Cork. Yeah, here you go. Check it out. I love it. Like I say, International Stacker work with me, and I got number 17s. So I am psyched. I will never sell these. It's not for sale. Hey, International Stacker, I'm not sure if you're still here, but check it out. You're talking about Kool-Aid Man yesterday, and I got this a minute ago. It's probably one of the only ones I think that I've got that has skulls from the locker mint. So, got that hanging out there. I have some very cool collectible John Deere metal tractors with limited edition. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, the Bracken Family Life. Yes, they're awesome. I've been a farmer all my life. We have to irrigate everything by hand. We do have sprinklers now, but as growing up as a kid, 200-300 acres, is what we would run. And future motive. Did you look back? And if it is so, let me look back. Let me look back. Hold on. I got Aaron, future motive, future motive. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Citrulline, Duesenberg, Crazy Cart, Willis. You know what? I cannot find it, but I'll tell you what. I'll hook both of you up anyway. So future motive, I'm gonna need. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Like I said, maybe you could send your addresses, all the winners, to International Stacker, and then because I don't have my AG Farmer set up yet. I will have it, and if you want to just wait, we can do it. I'm gonna have another show tomorrow live, and I'm gonna do a crab opening of a special crab I bought from Gold Spartan. So I also want to shout out Hero Bullion. I know I've got friends that have been asking me about, where should they invest their money. They want to buy some silver. Where should they go? And now I've got a perfect place to send them. And so anybody listening, please go check out Hero Bullion. They've got a special where they're selling 5 ounces. It's 380, 150 or something is what one of the Crustacean Nation paid for it just yesterday. Yeah, that's right. 380, 150 Hero Bullion. Check them out, please. All right. Well, is there anything you guys want to see out there? Deaf, great. Right. Thank you, guys. God bless you. God bless our farmers. That is for sure. We need them. Like I said, I'm an organic farmer, so we don't use any type of fertilizers other than all natural. We've got a herd of cows of about 25 to 30 head. They graze off every fall and winter, and then we till it back into the soil, their manure, and we raise primarily organic alfalfa. I want to see the big crab up close. Okay, let me work on that. Let me work on that. I'm gonna have to move a few things. Hopefully you don't see me, but I think I can do it. Check this one out, guys. The leader of the stack. Leader of the stack. Vroom, vroom. And it's actually an Aunt Jemima, which is cancel culture nowadays. That's why I got it. You know, they went a little overboard on some things. But this is what I grew up on. So I got that one. There's my crab. I picked this one up too just the other day. My first skull. Oh, here's my other skull. Yeah. Sugar skull. I think it's from Monarch. I can't see that. Yeah. It's from Monarch. And this I've had for quite a number of years. This is some of that sterling silver that nobody wants. I love it. I think it's awesome. And it's the case that's messed up, not the coin. Let's see. Here we go, guys. Okay. This is the crab. I'm sure you want to see underneath. That's the daddy crab. I think I found a mama crab for him. A Mrs. IS. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what's going on over here in the. This is mega. Wow, you have a big crab problem. That is for sure. I didn't have it until I met IS. And then what? There it is. You got crabs, boy. Uh-oh. I got another one claiming the yacht was his. Master Blaster. Okay, I'm going to have just look at this. I am terrible at it, and see where in the heck. Okay, let me see. I'm looking back, guys, on the list because I've got discrepancies, obviously, and maybe my thing didn't pick it up, but I'm picking up. I'm just gonna go by what I got. You would stare at the Aunt Jemima and what? Let me see. You swear she'd move, huh? Yeah. I can understand that. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna go back, guys, because I want to make it right. You know, what'd you think of my giveaway? Was that easy enough? Not too hard, not too, you know. I don't have any of the fancy things that IS has. But oh, okay. There's the first Fiat I see. Okay, on Aaron, Audi, Opel. Crazy. Duzen. Type G. Come on. Don't mess with me. Only my version will be correct. Well, you know. Like I said, I'm not here to try to do anything but work with you guys. And honestly, I can tell you, I'm probably going to be giving away almost every time we have a show. Um, in my world, it's only a gram, and you got to remember when I started buying silver, it was less than $1 a gram, and now it's what, 2.5, and it's been up to 3.5. So, um, I didn't find. I'm sorry, I didn't find that on you guys. You know that I didn't find that, but Mr. Master Blaster, I will not argue with you. I'll just hook you up. But I'm not going to hook up anybody else. You can't be doing that to me, okay? I'm only one old man trying to do this. And like I said, I'm from the 60s, man. Hello. Let me see who's saying hello to me. Lucky Star, hello. You have to chat. Oh, I have to have chat set for all. Okay. I'm still learning. Like I said, this is my virgin run. But I ain't that no more. So I'm going to be well versed next time we get going. And Master Blaster, I'll tell you what. I'll hook you up. Like I said, I just want to know if you want the '57 Chevy, do you want the '68 Corvette, or do you want the '56 Ford pickup? Let me know. And like I said, you guys, so all the winners, if you come back tomorrow and give me your addresses at my thing, well, then we'll be able to get you a lot quicker. If not, please send your addresses to International Stacker. Put member winner or something on the top, or just, yeah, put member winner on the. Thank you. 60s rock, ain't no doubt. Um, the music was great. And when you listen to my intro on my video, it's pretty. It rocks. It rocks. I like it. I'm gonna work on that. IS is gonna help me, I'm sure. Yeah, I do have. Oh, I have a bigger crab than than IS. Yeah, LOL for sure. Okay, Lewis Brown, excellent. Yeah, if you mail it to him, one way or the other. Even if I don't get your addresses that way, in the future, like I said, I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I'm gonna reveal that new crab that I got, add it to the stack, and then I'll have another giveaway, like I said, and I'm hoping that I'll have my Gmail set up. Okay. So as we go along, I don't know how many of you guys, I collect. There's an old truck, 56. Here's an old Elemental. Elemental, yeah, AG47. Pretty cool. Uh, a lot of what I've got, I collected for my kids. The years they were born, I got almost as much as I could. I have silver eagles. I've got, all kinds of that kind of stuff too. Thank you, Lewis Brown. I appreciate that, brother. And I think the oldest coins that I've got, or the oldest coin that I have minted, is the 350th anniversary. Can you imagine? 350th anniversary, and this was in 1965. And you can see the snow on the cover of especially on the copper coin. So they're pretty cool. Yeah, that's one thing about New Mexico is that we've got the oldest state capital in the nation, and it was established in 1610 before the Mayflower even landed. So Santa Fe been there for a minute. And it's just kind of strange that America doesn't know so much about New Mexico. We got the best chile in the world, brother. Green or red, we got it. Out of claims and wants to, but they're just wannabes. Let me see. I don't even know how to do stats to see who's here or who's following me, or who is isn't. Dude, is anybody out there? Huh? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, 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 not that way. This guy. Okay. Reflection. Oh, there is a reflection. A little bit on that. Are you saying on my picture? There's a reflection. Oh, 22 people in the chat. Excellent, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. David. I'm doing great, huh? Okay. Well, I just don't want to be boring. I'll tell you that. I definitely don't. I don't know if you guys can see this one, right here in the front, but it's the king, right? Supposedly the king of rock and roll. And you've probably seen the stamp, and I've seen the sterling silver little 1 ouncer, but when this one came across and I found this, it was like, what? It's an eight troy ounces from the U.S. Mint. So, and it's a 999. It's not no sterling silver. So I left it sealed up, and I got a few other Elvis things. I'm not sure if you saw. If you see in the video, you probably see that I've got a couple more of Elvis things. Unbeknownst to people's, this is a whole box full of nothing but. Oh, check this one out. Here's a 19. For those people who collect Corvettes, here's a 1962 Shark. I bet you they don't even know that exists. It's a prototype. That's what that is. I think the majority of these are. Here's another one. Watch this. Here's a really cool 1968. And this is a Corvette Astro, and it's the first Corvette they made or produced with the engine in the middle. They actually tried it back then. Obviously, it didn't work so well for them because they didn't sell it. But it's pretty cool. I have a lot of those prototypes. It's kind of like the Mustang, one of those mystery 47 questions, like when was the very first Mustang made? And you'd have to go back to 1962, 63, Mustang 1. Elvis looks like Trump, huh? I guess so. That's a good one. Uh, where did I get the silver king crab? This one or that one or the gold one are you talking about? The king crab from Alaska king crab or the monster at the top? SGT. SGT's in the house? Wow, brother. I love your work. I love your work. And I appreciate that, my brother, what you had to pay. And that's what I guess I don't understand about the cork being for sale. What you had to give, what you had to pay, what you had to go through to make a copper cork. And I don't even think they realize that, man. Racing Shark. Okay. Yeah, okay, your uncle has 64 and a half. Yeah, definitely. Born on April the 17th, 1964. That's my birthday. Heck yeah. I got a good partner for my birthday. Let me look back and see where else you guys are telling me. Yeah, concept cars. That's what they're called. Concept cars. Yeah, that's what that one is. Concept. I've got quite a few of them. I got I've the Franklin Mint came out with 100 car collection back in the day, and oh, let me see. Here's here's the small version of it. I'm missing one, as you can see. I think it's two of them actually underneath my thumb there, one in each corner. So there's 98 of the 100 there. Those ones are a gram and a half, I think, sterling silver. I do have the big bars as well, and I have, I think, 93 of the 100 altogether. They're pretty awesome. They've got all the stats and everything on the back of the coins, and of all the things that I love about silver is the history. I mean, you can grab a coin and flip it over and read what's going on the back, and it'll tell you, a whole nother story, as they say. And I'm trying to put together this collection. If any of you guys come across the last three, so these are all US 66 celebration, 100 years. This one, of course, started in Chicago from the St. Louis Mint, celebrating. And there's going to be one for each of the 8 states. And I have them all. They haven't come out with New Mexico, Arizona, and California. So if any of you guys come across those, I'd love to pick one of those up, one of each, so I can have the set. Oh, let me see. I think there's even a Mustang in there. Watch. Oh, it's a yellow one. Hold on. Yep, it's right there. Look. Check it out. Amarillo, Texas. And they brought the Stang. Number 294, matching numbers. And I've got the C. I'm all about COAs. I'm all about, art. I really like art. It's boring to me if it's just silver coins. I guess that's why I kind of got bored with the Morgan silver dollars. Um, I got one from each year. That was my initial goal, to get started in the 1878 and get all the way in 1904, and then of course the 1921s. But they got boring, and so when I got into the art, I mean, it was like, wow, this is awesome. They got some, I mean, really, really neat stuff. Yeah, definitely nice luster for sure. Yeah, I think it is a 67. 350, right? The GT 350, that's what it looks like. I'm not sure on that. Let's see. I think that's, I'll take it out of the plastic. That way we can see it a little better. There you go. Yeah, I think it is the GT350. Sick for sure. Yeah, it is an expensive Morgan collection for sure. I realized, much like the International Stacker, you know, I could pick up Morgan silver dollars probably for, I don't know, when I started, they were going for like $10, $9, $8 for coal. And I could pick up ones that were really nice for 25, $30. The outrageous ones were going like for $50 then. Um, and of course, that wasn't the rarest of them. Um, but yeah, you could pick them up looking in great shape for $50. It was awesome. And honestly, I look at prices today and where things are at, and 2, 3 years down the road, we're going to be wishing that we could pay $75 an ounce. We're going to be crying because we can't. What was the Morgans? Uh, you know, I've got a couple of those Morgans in there. They're worth $500, $600 for one coin. The 1893, I believe it is, and the 1895. Those are really really hard to come across. I've got the 190. I've got all the S's of the 1902, 1903, 1904, and those ones are rather pricey as well. It's kind of silent down without music like International Stacker. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, thank you. Check these out, guys. I got these gold backs. I don't do gold really. Um, I got these because of International Stacker. I got one for each of my kids, even though they're already old. Could buy their own, but they're still mine. And um, I think I've got one other gold coin, and that's all gold. I have silver. I love silver. I like what it does for us. Back in the day when everybody was handing silver to one another, prior to 64, I'm sure people didn't get as sick then because the silver was constantly cleaning their hands, taking all the germs off and all of the above. It was awesome. Um, Nowadays, wow, it's it's rough. Money made of zinc, and now we don't even have pennies. So times have changed. I'm from the days when you had to go look for a payphone on the corner, and you better have a dime. So a lot of things have changed. So like I said, I shop big time on eBay, and have been anyway. And yeah, there are definitely fakes out there. One of the biggest things I can tell you that if you're going to do eBay, look at their feedback. If it's 100% and they're over 1,000 already, they're not going to do anything to jeopardize that. They're going to make everything right. They're going to do it all right. And if it's fake, they're going to cover it. They will. Um, if it's not 100% on the feedback, right away that's a red flag. If they don't have 1,000 on that feedback, there's another questionable red flag. Um, you know, you really can't go wrong on the sterling silver artwork. I've got Babe Ruth. I've got Martin Luther King Jr. I've got all kinds of different things, and you saw the JFK. They're not going to fake that. Not sterling silver. They're not going to make anything off of it, so they won't go through it. There's a lot of items out there that have a lot of writing on the back of them, and they're not going to do anything to try and fake that kind of crap because it's not worth anything. It's all the new things or the things that like those Eagles or the Britannias, something that you buy in bulk. You don't buy 10 of the same art bar. You don't. You buy one or maybe two, but I have one of each, and that's all I've got. Lots of New Mexico stuff. I've got over 50 ounces of just New Mexico stuff that I will be showing you guys as we go through here. Superman phone booth, yeah. I've got a Superman collection too. Um, Silver jewelry with turquoise, yeah. I just picked up um, a sterling. I think yeah, it's a sterling silver crab with turquoise. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't wait till it gets here and I can show you guys. And collecting unique items. Yeah, it's like they make everything back in the day, it seemed like out of silver. I've got a yo-yo. I've got a yo-yo that's made out of silver. Um, I've got a magnifying glass, in fact, that I'm sending to International Stacker. He's going to test it. It's from Tiffany, and it's sterling silver as well. Um, so there's all kinds of different. Watch this piece. I'll show you a crazy piece. And I got it when I got it. It came from England. I had to have it shipped over here. So check this out. I'd never seen one, but it's my own silver record. And of course, it's the man. Let me see if I can get that into focus there. There we go. Hound dog. And then on the back, check it out. It's got the other side. Don't be cruel. And the thing is, I think you can read it right there. It says 3 troy ounces, 999 fine silver. They're selling one of these on eBay for $1,800. Crazy. So, but I have the actual OG. Don't be cruel, and it's got the record and everything in there. See, this is another thing. Collectors, right? Check it out. How much does it say that crazy thing is worth? $120. What? That's insane. But the sleeve is in great condition, and then it's the original. And I got it just to go with my silver record. Collectors are crazy, we spend money on everything. And I didn't drink beer for 17 years. I didn't go to bars. I raised my family. And whenever I had extra money, I'd spend it on collectibles. I used to do basketball cards back in the day before I had kids. And you know that I probably had about $125,000 worth of Michael Jordan. I had his rookie card. And I sold it all back in the day and traded it away. But then I got into silver and I haven't stopped. I love silver. It's just so awesome. And absolutely the luster. I tell them, gold lusts for the luster of silver, because gold will never shine like silver ever, ever. and gold is not. It doesn't have all the properties that are good for you like silver does. And now with them using it for everything, and the fact that they use it and it is destroyed, it's never coming back. And I think that we're finally seeing the deficit. In 2011, there wasn't a deficit. I was talking with IS and I said, well, back in 79, 80, it was the Hunt brothers, 3 of them. So they tried to corner the market, and it was all about money. And then in 2011, it was really the general public, the retailer. It was on your local news. It still hasn't even hit the local news. The FOMO hasn't even hit. All of what IS is saying is truth, and I saw it then, and it jumped from $30 to $50 almost overnight. It was just a matter, and then it was crazy because I'd go up $2 in a day, and it was like, wow, the earth it's just shaking. And now we see, like IS says, volatile $2-3 each way every day, and it's no big deal. But I guess that's the difference between being at $25 an ounce and being at $75 an ounce. And with the price guide, that the book is set, I think, at all the silver's at $20 an ounce. I'll have to look at that, 20 or 25. But we want to reset it and set the value at $75 as a base and go from there. And we need, love to have all your feedback and all of that, because I know that together is how we're going to do it. It's not like I'm going to decide the price, or no, it'll be all parts of the world feeding into us, giving us their input of what they see in their world, and between it all, I'm a hell of a mathematician. I know how to average things out and figure things out. So, um, you know, hey Amina, how's it going? Did you fix your ant problem? Yeah, I had told you that if you mixed sugar with borax and you feed it to the ants, they'll move away. There's definitely a lot of things that I do know about farming. um, I live out in on a farm, so it's a rural area for sure. I don't have a neighbor within a quarter mile of me. My backyard is thousands of acres. Well, that picture is my backyard. So you can see that you can see forever, and there's nothing out there except um, all of what God made, and it's beautiful. That is for sure. Is there anything that you guys want to see? So I'm a big time fan over here on this out of time. Yeah, I'm a big time fan of Back to the Future. That's a 2 ounce bar, and they only made a handful of them. I think it's going like for $300 before silver. And that was one of the things that I hear you guys. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're making progress, Amina. Yeah, I know you guys talk about. Do I sell raw milk? No, we don't. We don't actually have a dairy here. I sell my alfalfa to the dairies down south in Roswell and um, Las Cruces. Creamland is one of the companies that has bought that we've sold to before when they were doing certified organic milk and stuff. I don't even think we got out of the certification because it once USDA took over, they really lowered the standards big time, and that's why we got out. You spent some time in Roswell, all right, Susie. So that means that you know all about the aliens in 47. Okay, yeah. It seems like we New Mexicans, I think that we love where we live, so we live here all our lives or something. I don't know. I saw that coin guy in Florida had the Back to the Future model car. Ah, with the silver ounce under. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I do have that car as well, and the tires even fold under, like if it's gonna fly. Hello AG, hello KTM. You know that if you guys come to New Mexico, the best time to come is in October. The first couple of weeks of October, they have the balloon fiesta in Albuquerque, and it is a sight. I mean, I think it's the largest balloon fiesta in the world. There are literally hundreds of balloons that take off, fill the sky. Wow, it is a sight. It's beautiful. I have a lot of silver ounces, silver rounds of balloons. They've got special shapes. And it's a really nice time of year. It's typically in Albuquerque, it's probably about 30 degrees in the morning, warming to maybe 45 or something like that. Up here in the mountains, we're already getting really cold. Good morning, AZ Coins. Yes, I got you. Out of state tuition. Got you. Yeah, it is crazy. So, do you guys do a lot of this type of collecting where you have artwork or anything like that? Or do you just guys mainly do the bullion, silver eagles, and that kind of stuff? You like bars? Yeah, yeah. Preppy girl, I love bars. Um, I have well over 100. Here's one of my favorites. Check this out. This is one of those triple D. The double down dirty. Our state is the BOM. And we literally are. And this is what I was telling you earlier about. This is a sterling silver as well. But all that writing on the back and everything, there isn't anybody that's going to try and fake that. This one's a little, it's, I think, 5,000 grains. So it's almost 10 ounces. Thank you. Yeah. Bullion only so far, coins and poured bars. Yeah. It's like the crabs. You know, I think they're really, 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 really cool. It's still silver. And I think this is what it is, honestly. So when I was a kid, my house burned down to the ground, and I was left without even a pair of shoes. I managed to get out of the house. I was the last one in. I was homesick from school, and everything burned. And so, like my penny collection, I had like 12,000 pennies or something in a box, and they all just melted together. And so I figured that silver, even if a fire comes, yeah, it's just going to melt it together. That's all it's going to do. I'll still have the silver, so it doesn't ever go away. But in the meantime, it really looks pretty. It was definitely insane. I was 13 years old, and yeah, 14. I'm sorry, I was 14 years old, and it was. I guess I can appreciate when people say that they're homeless, and I understand. Uh, and many times not by choice at all. Most times not by choice. Um, and it took a minute for us to get back. I had to, you know, I think in the end, I learned all about humility. I had a wonderful community that gave me clothes, and I would go to school in their clothes. Really, I even had I didn't have a winter jacket, and the only winter jacket that I was given was a Letterman's jacket, and it was actually a girl's Letterman's jacket. So I wore a girl's jacket to school. And like I said, I learned about humility. I learned about being on the bottom, and how much you appreciate life when mama and daddy and your brother come home, you know? And then when I met Jesus, it was the ultimate, because now I wake up every morning like a new blade of grass. And I look at the world, and I say, "Hello, Earthlings. Good morning. Good morning. I'm blessed to live in America." And I'm grateful. That's honestly where it's at. I know that it could be a lot worse for any one of us, but we live in the most awesome country there is in the world. And for us to have the freedom that we do have is priceless. No, it was paid in blood, and there were brothers and sisters who gave it all for us. I'm grateful. That's what I am, and I think that of all the things I can do on this channel to promote Jesus and love and peace and joy. I mean, as I tell people, Jesus, it's those last two letters. That's what he's all about. That's what he came for. That's what he died for. And that's what he's coming back for. Us. All of us. The perfect you, and then the two yous that have to lay on their sides and on top of each other. So, like I said, uh, we don't know how many days we're promised. So while we're here, we've been given gifts, we should share our gifts. And I believe that God has blessed me with insight, and that's why I started collecting silver all those years ago and haven't stopped. And I haven't stopped. If anything, I stepped on the gas, and I look forward to sharing all of the collections with you. And you know, we're going to have a theme each week that we do a show. One of the shows will have a theme, and there'll be one collection, like my farming collection today. We'll do an Elvis collection. We'll do a Superman collection. We'll talk about that new movie. All of the above. I look forward to it. I'm going to try and come on right after IS every morning, eventually, and that way you guys have somewhere to go. Really poor in the 80s in the metro northeast cities, single mom, public housing, welfare, Medicaid. Reagan administration policies really hurt the poor back then. Yep. My path in life, and I have now, is crazy. No doubt. I'm sure any one of us that is seeing what's going on today in this day and age. Wow. I mean, wow. Where America has come and gone and hopefully going. Um, it's insane. The presidents, I don't understand the disrespect. I was not a President Biden fan, but I still have respect for the man. I still have respect for the office. His policies I didn't care for, but he's not there. And while he was there, well, he's my president, whether I voted for him or not. And you just gotta suck it up, baby. And I didn't fight against him or fight against, you just got to work. We are the people, and we are the ones. It's like this. See this one. You see this one. These We are the people. That's who we are. Check out this one too. This one's one of my favorites, and they just came out, I think, a couple of years ago. They only made 1,000 of these. But the crazy thing is, my COA came with number 66, so I got Route 66 number. I'm psyched. Yeah, farmers, we're rich in every way but money. I'm a farmer because I'm rich, not because I want money. I'm a farmer because I love what I do and I get to do what I love. What? How many people get to do that? I get to wake up in the morning and be excited like I was 10 years old, getting out of bed to go do whatever I want to go do. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have to do, but I already know that. Tubine's mind was degrading. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I say too bad they hid it from us. Too bad they couldn't just come up front and be real with us and not try, because they made him look like a fool. That's what I hate. I didn't like that, and it's like they used him as a puppet or something. And yeah, President Biden, he's number number 46. That's what he is. Golden Eagle Coins has the license plates if anyone want them. Golden Eagle Coins has the license plates if anyone wants them. Okay. That's from KTM. You got it, who is this? SD? I don't have confidence. She says, I don't have confidence that people today in a similar position to mine have the same opportunity to crawl out as I did. You can't just expect bootstraps. People need help. We live together. Amen. That's what I love about this crustacean nation. And the fact that in my world, I belong to the finger pointing church. That's right. I said it, the finger pointing church, where we take this one finger and instead of pointing at our brothers and our sisters, we point it at the man. And we say, Lord, you are the Lord of Lords, God of gods, and King of kings. And if you are the only one that can help us, And then I take all of these fingers, and instead of running to God and saying, "Oh, help me, Lord, help me," no, I go to my brothers and my sisters who have fallen down, and I lift them up, and I clean the dust off, and I say, "Whoo, let's get back at it, brother." And you know why I do it? Because one day you're going to see a big old, I tell all my brothers and sisters, you're going to see a big old cloud of dust go up. And you're going to say, "Oh, there's our brother. He don't fall down too." Hopefully they show up and help me. Because you know, the trick to getting up is not to be crying when you fall down. When you fall down and you cry and you're in the dust, it becomes mud and it gets really, really heavy and really, really slick. And it tends to keep making you slip and fall. So we need each other. We can't get too far without each other. And like I said, I absolutely love IS's Crustacean Nation because of this. And I want my Tauski tribe to be the same. That we can make the difference. That we can fill in the gap. That we can be the bridge. I think that's what it's all about. That we can give them hope. You see the stack in front of you. That's more than hope. You can do it too. I spent 10%. That's what I did. Every month I spent 10% of whatever I made. 10%, 10%. And I just kept buying more and more and more silver and more silver and more silver. My wife thought I was crazy until she realized what I was doing, I think. And then the fact that it wasn't going to go down in price. I'm not throwing my money away. Oh, I was getting to something earlier about those taxes, those crazy taxes. So they're, like I said, this crazy bar, I paid $250 for it. It's 1 ounce of silver. Insane amount of money. But when silver goes to $500 an ounce, and let's say my children sold it or I sell it, well, there's $250 of it that I don't have to pay taxes on because that's my money. And I truly believe that, we're all collectors. We all buy things, even if it's M&Ms to eat. I don't buy candy. I don't, you know, I choose to spend my money on silver. And that's what I do. I get a joy from it. And nothing else gives me that joy of collecting. Um, and then to be reading the Word of God, the Word of God says that He is the silversmith and we are the silver. So to me, He doesn't say goldsmith, He says silversmith. He's the silversmith. And if we're the silver, He's going to put a luster on us that is wow. He's going to put us through the perfect temperament, the perfect temperature. And that's why we have to go through things in life. Because when we come out the other end, we don't realize our luster. We don't realize how we shine. But the world sees us. And I think what we really don't get is that if He is the silversmith, and there is no question, and we have that luster like a mirror, what are we shining? Who are we shining? And that's what it's all about. Because any one of us, we all we all miss the mark. We all fall short. We all have our shit in life. Excuse my language. Farmers, since I was a kid, and I let my kids say shit because we have chicken shit, bullshit, cow shit. We have all kinds of shit. And if you know what to do with your shit, you gather it up and you put it in the garden. And that's what it's about. We're a community. And I think IS has built an awesome community that I look forward to being part of and doing my part in this. And I hope and pray that I can be positive in all of you guys' life, honestly, because I know that in the end, it's my Lord and Savior that I'm all about. He is the reason for every season. And He's the reason I want to be alive. He's the reason I have a spark. He's the reason that, oh yeah, that I can blow fire in dead bones. Yes, that's what it's about. my fellow crustacean nation, my fellow Tusky tribers. Oh, I love you. I do. I look forward to it. Um, this is my virgin run, and I'm not going to sink like the Titanic. I love it. Yeah. I'm not. Oh, I think I have. I'm not sure how many people in here. Maybe one of you could tell me how many people we still got in here. But if you're still here and you still wanna see anything, or you want me to BS some more about anything, or you can come up with shit, let's talk. I'd be happy to. No chance at non-cursing, huh? Yeah, well, I understand that. I do indeed. Um, most of the foul language that I grew up with was spoken in Spanish and not English. So I don't have a necessarily a foul mouth, praise God. But I do say shit. That I do. Because why? Because like I said, it's part of life. It is. And we all have to deal with our own, and sometimes we have to deal with others. And it's when we're dealing with others that it makes it hard. But like I said, if you know what to do with it, you put it in a bucket, go dump it in your garden, or hand it to that person and have them dump it in their garden. You be growing some good food. 18 people in the chat. Nice. Okay. Well, that's awesome, man. Um, on those pictures that you guys saw, we're hoping to travel. I don't know if you've seen the video or not, but when you check out the video that I put out with the music and all, those pictures you see there, they're all of New Mexico, all of them. And we're hoping to take you on a journey of New Mexico and show you. I'm going to get myself one of those little devices that fly. What do they call them? Yeah. No, drone. Yeah, one of those. And take you guys out and show you all over, the Rio Grande, uh, the Petrified Forest, the Carlsbad Caverns. We've got awesome. In fact, let me see. Right here, we've got one of those. Check that one out. The Chaco Culture. My 5-ouncer. Yeah, we've got all these national parks in New Mexico. And, hopefully we can take you guys on a journey. I can't wait to show you the aliens, though. That's my aliens are pretty cool. Would you say now is a good time? Yes, in silver, yes, I would say. I am not an advisor as far as, believe me, I'm a farmer, okay? I don't know for say about money getting rich, but now is without a doubt, there's a dip. Um, go over to Gold Bullion. They have the best deal on the internet right now. You're gonna get it at spot. They're gonna give you free shipping. I mean, you can't beat that. But every day is a great day to invest in silver. I would agree with that too. Um, I'm a farmer with crabs. That's right. And the coyotes don't eat the crabs. So, as I like to tell them about coyotes, in the city, I guess you poor people have something called cockroaches. Over here where I live in the sticks, in the mountains, we don't have cockroaches. And it's because the coyotes will eat them. Coyotes will chew their own leg off to get out of a trap. Coyotes are survivalists. And that's why they are the spirit animal of the Tauskie tribe. No, I'm not a huge fan of Albuquerque either. Santa Fe, I like even further north than Santa Fe. Santa Fe's still, yeah, I don't know, too modern, too money. They sold out a long time ago. Where do you live, farmers? I live in, as I said, that little house right there. Yeah, that's my basically my neighbor right there. I'm just a little north of Taos, up in the mountains, not far from Colorado. What do really trend to be salt of the earth types? Yes, we do. Yes, we are. We aren't immediately trusting, but once you're in, that's right. Bostonians are probably the most loyal people there are. Whoa! All right. Well, when you look at the history of this country, I mean, wow. I mean, wow. Are we loyal? Wow. Up until a period, anyway. And then all of a sudden, it seems like now we don't have to be loyal anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can tell you that, in my community, um, we've had fires in our back doors, of course, mountains on fire, and though we may not always get along, even in our own little communities, um, we're willing to help immediately. We open our doors, we bend over backwards, and that's one thing I can say about these people here. And the best part about, I don't know if you know or not, but one of the best parts about New Mexico is we're tricultural. We are probably the most integrated state there is, that we're okay with each other. We've got the Native American people, we've got the white culture, and we've got the Spanish culture. And we all melted together as Americans, and that's what we are today. And we don't fight each other because we're brown or red or white. We don't even look at it that way. We look at it more like, are you a coyote or are you a cockroach? What are you? Oh yeah, handbasket hound. Man, I wish I lived in America. I have no pride or joy in my country at all. Ah, Dutch Murphy, you're from Netherlands, was that right? Is that what I remember hearing? Rioloso. Oh, Rioloso is beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Unfortunately, it's been burned 3 or 4 times, but it'll come back. Yeah, we did lose civics. That is without a doubt. You know, one of the greatest things that I can remember about civics is I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill, and I'm waiting for my thrill. After school rock, or what did they call it? Saturday school morning rock. I was a big time. That was the only thing I got to watch was cartoons on Saturday morning, and I'd have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'd get up a little bit before that, and the national anthem would play, and then the cartoons would come on until about 10, 11 o'clock. I think the very last cartoon was Fat Albert, and so I get to watch Fat Albert and the gang, and yeah, all along the way was this great school rock stuff that they taught you about pronouns and nouns and adverbs, and they taught you civics. Yeah, we're old. That's for sure. But there again, I don't feel old. I just know that I am in a number. This is my last, as I tell them, but this is my last 50. Yeah, I'm 58 on the number, but I'm already starting that 59th year. So this is it, and it's okay with me. I uh, I enjoy my health, my wealth, and my God most of all. And in it, I can't say I feel great every day or that this or that, but in the end, I mean, I look forward each morning getting up. I have to get up about 4 o'clock in the morning or so. And it works out perfectly that IS comes on at 5:45 because I can get my stuff done. And then I sit down with my coffee and listen to him and listen to you guys and laugh my ass off. LOL, that's what I do. Yes, it's great. Yep, it began and ended with the anthem. You're right, absolutely. Every morning, every evening. Live on a spinning ball. Start by lying to you. Not going to go well after that. Nope, that is for sure, shotgun. Miss Susie. Oh, you're 65. Oh, yeah. You're not. That's not even like maybe a hop and maybe the skip. Come on. You're barely ahead of me. 60. If you're 65, that means you were still born in the 60s. You're not that far ahead of me. I'm future motive. You are here. Kill. Yeah, yeah, because you did win. Yeah, when I saw your claw last night, I said, "Yay, I got that claw." They only made 100 of them. I know that. Let me see. I think I've got the COA right here. Look, crab claw, 100. Oh, can you see that? Oh yeah, there you go. Mintage 100. Turned 69 this year. Okay, well, brothers, brothers and sisters, it seems that the closer we get to the 100, my grandmother just turned 100 this last year for Thanksgiving. So she's working on 101. And my great grandfather lived to be 102. So the chances that I'm only like halfway, and I look at it that way, um, you know, I could be here for a minute. I hope not. I hope that Jesus come pick me up. I want to go home. I want to get the hell out of here. I want to go to the promised land. I, I, in many ways I can't wait, and then in other ways, well, I know there's still time, and the time is to share and and be kind and and truly show who this great God is to the world. Because if anything that I understand about the word is that, too many of the churches out there trying to save people, and that's not their job. Their job is to lift him up, he says. Lift me up, and I will draw all men unto me, all mankind unto me. That's all we have to do. So if we were living right and we were lifting him up, and people actually would see that, hey man, as they ask me, how come you got that smile? What's that smile about? And I tell them, well, I got a lot of smile about, man. I'm saved. I don't have to worry about stuff. Things that concern you don't concern me. I'm not weighed down. I don't have all the garbage on me anymore. I gave it up. And I'm not perfect by no means, believe me. Oh, no. But I serve a perfect God. And I know what perfect love is. And I strive to want to be that way. And that's, in the end, what I think we're supposed to do. And if we're real about it, our neighbors and even strangers on the fences, they say they watch you and they see. And they go, well, that guy's different. He it's like IS. He goes to the beat of a different drum. And I truly believe I'm the same way. It's a different drum. And I'm 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 grateful I can hear it. I'm grateful I can feel it. I'm grateful that it stirs me. Men in your family rarely live past 72. Wow, wow. Okay, I can understand that. Your dad was 101. Wow, awesome. Praise God. What a great blessed life. I remember the time without cell phones. Yeah, it was way better. You got that right. You know, these poor people are so tied to this phone that they gotta take it everywhere with them. They gotta half the time I forget my phone at the house and or in the truck or it doesn't bother me. I just will get back and if anything, I'm from old school. And this crazy phone, not only did it take the call in a sense, I can have a message. It'll tell me who called me. It'll tell me what time they called me. I mean, what? And then I can call them back. Or if it's that important on their end, they can call me back. I don't know. I'm not tied to it. And I think that these poor kids nowadays, and even our everybody, they're on this social media stuff. This is the only social media I do. Because IS keeps asking me to Twitter him something or something like that. Tweet, yeah. Or I post it on Twitter, or I don't know. But I don't do Space Face or none of that. No Facebook or Space Face or Facebook or whatever. I don't know. I don't do that. I never have had one, and I don't want one. Um, I hadn't even liked anybody on YouTube until I started watching IS because I didn't trust it. But IS just, I mean, like I said, the man just opened my eyes, and when you get educated, it's worth knowledge is worth something, and the man not just shares knowledge, he shares wisdom, and that's worth even more. So I was sold out, and I subscribed and everything, and I became a Diamond Claws immediately, and then he inspired me to do this channel, and now I want to, like I said, I want to continue on and go from here. My partner in this, he's also gonna. We're working on doing our Project 47 with cards, basketball, all the sports cards and Pokemon cards, making a price guide because Beckett, which was the price guide for the sports cards, got bought out. So now there's not a price guide anymore. So we're going to try and do that. I don't know, Thursday nights, Friday nights, some card night. I'm not sure. But that'll be coming. And even there, I'll be showing silver because I have silver sports stuff. Like I said, I've got Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle. I've got a few things. Michael Jordan, of course. You majored in astrophysics? What? Wow. Shotgun Susie, that's awesome. So you know how devastating flat Earth was? It's been a ride. Okay. To basics. Yep. I spent my teen years until 45 pickling myself. Oh, okay. Living clean 5 years. Yeah. Curious what kind of damage you did. Well, I know the feeling without a doubt. I smoked cigarettes since I was 10, and I smoked them for, what the hell was it? 20, 20 some years, 23 years or something. And then I went to church one day, and I had them in my pocket, and I had never, ever gone to church with my cigarettes. But I did that day. I had them in my pocket, and the pastor was going crazy that day, saying about how somebody was going to be set free. And I walked up there, and he took them out of my pocket, and boom, I was set free. And I mean, wow, I didn't have a craving, nothing. And I didn't pick up a cigarette again. But 2 years later, I was on vacation, and I picked up a cigar. And wow, idiot. I smoked for the next 12, 13 years. Then I gave that up, and I took to this new vaping stuff. And I vaped for 5 or 6 years, and now I'm nicotine free, praise God. 3 years running. So I can breathe really good and everything, but damage is done. You're absolutely right. Bring back the pagers. You remember that, huh? Yeah, you've got a phone call. Yeah, that's like when your email used to say, "You've got mail." Yeah. Although I never had a computer that did that to me. I just saw it on Hollywood TV, so I'm not sure if that's even true. 24/7 online. 24/7 online and social media destroyed us more than we want to admit. It changed everything about how we treat each other. I've said for years social media will cause the downfall of society. Yeah, you know, it's unbelievable. I guess there was a reason why they said mind your own business. Because most of us probably can't even take care of our own business, and we want to be in somebody else's. and then it just really messes with everything. I mean, I can remember just being told coming home, well, Susie isn't my kid. You're my kid, and you're not going to do it. And I'd be like, but, and that was just one little thing. So when you're dealing with social media and they know everything, ouch. Yeah, it's. We'll see you, Shotgun. I mean, Miss Susie, you have a good day. God bless you. Who prefers weed? Oh, Miss Susie, you're gonna go fire one up. All right. Well, smoke one for me. You bet, KTM. Bye, guys. I really enjoyed you. I really, really enjoyed it. And I look forward to working and doing more for you and having more shows and us putting this book together. So God bless you all. And Mr. Dutch Murphy, thank you for joining me. I enjoyed. Oh, she's been smoking the entire time. Well, you lucky dog, you. I do partake myself, more for pain than anything else. I refuse to take all of the painkillers they want to give me. So I'll just do my mota. I also do a rub that I make myself. Feeling really miss the beers. Hey, well, you could try edibles. I don't know if you've done the edibles there. SD. The beers. Yeah, I had to. Like I said, I stopped drinking beer for 17 years because I loved it too much, and I probably would have been at the bar and stuff, and I had a family to raise, and I just thank God that that was more important to me than drinking beer, and that He gave me a way out, and that I took it. Ah, magical butter machine. Okay, I've got one of those. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It works great. And I raise my own. I have been for quite a number of years. Ah, okay, SD. I guarantee you start paying attention to whether it's a hybrid, whether it's going to be a sativa strength hybrid, an indica strength hybrid, a straight indica. I do straight indica because I need to slow down. I'm full of plenty of energy and yeah, I do know how to raise pretty flowers, no doubt. I can show you some pictures, but 8 footers, 9 footers, 2 pounds from one plant, stuff like that. At any rate, yeah, SD. If you pay attention to whether or the sativa, I'm sure it's probably the sativa that's probably driving you crazy. Indica is the one that just couch potato. It doesn't, it's supposed to couch potato people, but it doesn't me. It just slows me enough that I can think straight and keep my thoughts in order and not have to try and do 10 things at one time. Straight indica tends to work well for sleep, yes, when it does work, but it's a fine line. Half the time it keeps you up. Okay. Yep, I can understand that. That's where my wife is. She doesn't partake at all. Do I use copper in the garden? Yes. Yes. It does wonders. All those old school things, and that's why, unfortunately, our farmers, many of them today are stuck with using fertilizers, and literally they're stuck with it because they depleted it all out of their land, and now the only way their crops are going to grow is by putting it back in, and so they're stuck in a catch-22. I mean, they don't put the stuff, it's not going to grow, and it's going to take a minute. Yeah, it is much better when you grow your own. Don't put lead or aluminum in there. No, even there on the fertilizers, I'm not much into that world. I do use bat guano to get them started and things like that. We've got something called Mayan gold. It's a volcanic ash type thing ground down. That's really, really good. Um, but I don't do fertilizers on my flowers either. I get to bed. Now the external stimuli stops. The circus comes to town. Oh shit! Yeah, that's my way. My wife is. With TBI, it's like the 24/7. My head has a pretty and forgets to has a party, forgets to invite me. Yeah, well, I can honestly say that I don't even come close to getting high like I did when I was a kid. But it's only because I use it for pain, and I have pain, therefore it helps me maintain. That's what it does. Let's say herb, yes, Mr. Murphy. Yeah, I'm fortunate or unfortunate. I'm not sure. Uh, in New Mexico, that it's legal. They even declassified it and made it a Schedule 3 now in our state. So it's good. I think I would like to see better education on things like everything else. Yep, traumatic brain injury. Have you ever tried um, doing mushrooms, and not necessarily grams at a time, but just microdosing? Because I've got some friends that In fact, I myself, my arm went numb for 3 months. Well, I can't say that. What would happen is that when I put it in any type of, if I tried to hold my arm up in any way, it would immediately start tingling, like when your arm is waking up from sleep or your fingers are waking up from sleep and you get that ugly tingle. It did that for 3 months, drove me nuts until I came across one of my buddies and he says, "Hey man, you should try microdosing. You don't go crazy, you don't go on trips, you don't even see colors bleeding or anything psychedelic, but you are able to get into your brain." And I did a lot of biofeedback when I was younger, and I was able to get inside my own little mind and fix that numbness. So it does work. Oh, it was not my your yeah, I'm sure your house comes alive. Mine, I start with the heartbeat, the breathing. I'm inside my body like I've never been, and it's like, what? And you really pay attention to things that you hadn't ever paid attention to. Oh, LSD, no good. Don't do it, people. No, don't do that. Uh, I think that once you step out of the game of God's hands, and God didn't make it, and God didn't grow it, and God didn't intend for it for us to use it, and it's man made, that shit ain't no good. You gotta, I mean, what? Yeah, you gotta be like extra, extra, extra. Don't. Yeah, I tried acid once, and it was like a quarter of a hit, and never again. I said never again, ever, ever, because that's some bad, bad stuff. Yeah, late '70s stuff, exactly. Window pane and yeah, I remember all that stuff, and my bros, they did it all the time, and I can't say they were okay, but I just say, they did it all the time. And I was usually the one that took care of everybody. And I did try it one time and I said, never again. Blotter. Ah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm not, for say, haven't tried a lot, but I have been around all of it. If you live in Espanola, New Mexico, you're around all of it. That's like uh, the worst drug capital of New Mexico. Don't go hang out in Espanola. Don't do that. Peyote, yes, I have done the peyote. Uh, very, very interesting in the sense that it does take you on a spiritual into the spiritual realm. You will go there, whether you want to or not, and you don't just get out because you want to get out. It doesn't turn off. It run. Mine ran for 14 hours or so. Yeah, we're getting off the topic. It's hilarious, but that's because everybody said bye. They said the same thing about the Ozarks. Yeah, okay. Uh, well, you guys, I want to be real with you, and if you want to talk about whatever that it is, especially if we wait until everybody's gone, angel dust, eek, that's a no good. Yeah, you were with the pagans in my early days. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, like I said, I know about and have been around almost all of it, including them shooting up. And yeah, the brothers and sisters that like to shoot up, mainly brothers. I go to their house and find them in the closet, and it was crazy. And then they'd come out, they were all happy that it was me. And then they could mellow out, and they knew that I'd watch out for them and answer the door and stuff or order them pizza. Wow, we've been on for like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. This is crazy. Yep. Yeah, it was big when I was a kid too. Acid and speed and we didn't do they didn't have the LSD and stuff so much. Um but Cheech and Chong was like, wow, Quaaludes. Yeah, well that's what I was just thinking of. the Up in Smoke movie. You got some lewds, man? Yeah, I ain't got some no lewds, man. No, I ain't got yeah. Catch you on the next one. Catch you on the flip side, as I like to say. Because my brother Stuart Scott said a long time ago on ESPN, cool as the other side as the underside of the pillow. Yeah. So catch you on the next one, brother. Catch you on the flip side, everybody. I think I'm gonna sign out. 1 hour and 54 minutes. Awesome. 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 You guys are great. I look forward to doing another show and give you guys more giveaways. And I'll get my shit together as far as um my email address, and that way you can send it to me, and I'll be able to send it directly to you. And like I said, I will be adding more crabs, so be on the lookout. You guys have a great day. God bless you all. Catch you on the flip side.